And welcome back to the Late Late Show. Our next guest is a talented actress who has appeared in more than a dozen television series, including Friends and The George Lopez Show. She's starring in the new series Huff, which airs Sunday nights on Showtime.
Did you apologize for something I did? Or for something I said? Or did you just apologize because you broke her heart and married me?
You know, every once in a while, you can say things that are a little bit, you know. Just try to have a little patience, okay? She's my mother.
In case you've forgotten. Forgotten? You haven't taken your out of his mouth for 42 years. It's amazing the man is still upright.
Please welcome very funny Paget Brewster. Sit down. Oh, that? Can't talk about that.
Thank
you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Excited you're here.
Thank
you're
you,
beautiful,
I am too.
You're funny.
Keep it coming.
You're a perfect guest. There is one thing. You, my friend, are a show killer.
Yes, that's what they
the
say.
curse of the show killers. Big article on it. Self-proclaimed show killer. Whatever you go on, whatever you touch,
turns to
crap. I hope that's not why you're here tonight.
No. Actually, the reason why Mark Pizer did the article in Newsweek was because the Huff was already picked up for next year.
That's great.
Before we went on the air. So, yeah.
So it's a big moment. You've been on a lot of television shows, though.
I have. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I'm really good.
What's your what's your worst experience on a television show? What was just the absolute worst, the pits?
Oh boy. Okay, I can't give you a name, but I did a pilot.
Okay.
Of the 16 I've done.
Okay.
And
you don't
seriously,
have to go through all 16.
No, George Clooney did like 10. I beat him. And there was a guy playing my husband who is a monstrous person.
Yeah.
And I had to kiss him in the show, and I realized that even hookers don't kiss men they don't like, the Johns.
Sure.
But spies and actresses are the only women on earth that would have to make out with someone who they were, as they were kissing them, thinking, I want to rip your eyes out and set you on fire.
Yeah, right.
And I genuinely felt that way. I wanted him to die. And it was awful. It was awful. So I don't have that now. I'm turning red because I'm so embarrassed.
And you won't give us the name of the pilot?
I can't.
That's fine.
That'd be so bad.
What was your theory as to why you got picked up for a second season? Because this really, I mean, traditionally this doesn't happen for you. What was the...
No. Honestly, it is. It's a really good show, having nothing to do with me. I mean, I'm the weak link in the show. I'm trying really hard, and I'm getting better. But the kid who plays my son is brilliant, and Hank is incredible, and Blythe and Oliver are amazing, and the writing is great. So it's actually a really good show.
Yeah.
I saw the 3rd episode, and I was like, sitting at home months before it was going to go on the air,
this
going,
is so good, but I'm so
what
bad.
a really good drama! Oh.
Yeah.
God, I hope I don't die now.
What about you just saw Eddie Izzard out there.
I did.
He failed the karate thing miserably.
I was in a faint on the floor.
Yeah,
got
you
a
love
big
this
crush
guy.
on Eddie Izzard.
What's the deal with this, Eddie Izzard? You know, I spoke to a lot of women in New York, and they say, because I talk to a lot of ladies. I spoke to a lot of women. They go, you know, I love Eddie Izzard. I think he's the funniest guy in the world, and they have like crushes on this guy. What is the deal?
Who wouldn't have a crush on him? He's English and sexy, and he knows how to dress, and he dresses like a lady and can pull it off. I mean, any man who can dress like a lady and be comfortable, you know, walking around in strappy heels, that is a manly man.
And there was a prank on the set of Huff that involved Eddie Izzard, and this story is very funny.
I was saying at work one day that I had a crush on Eddie Izzard.
Right.
And Joaquin, our camera operator, said, oh, I know Eddie. We did a movie together. He's great. I think he's coming into town. We're friends. You should let me set you up.
Right.
And I was like, no, set me up on it. No, you can't do that. And I'd just gotten out of a terrible, hurtful relationship and hadn't dated anyone in months, not even a date. And I was like, no, you can't do that, Joaquin. Secretly going, oh, please, Joaquin, set me up on a date with Eddie Izzard. and so he said, yeah, I'm going to do it. And I was like, well, no, I think he's married. And another crew member, Tracy, was like, no, we got divorced a year ago. And I was like, oh, that's sad. That's too bad for Eddie Izzard. And so the next day, Joaquin walks up to me and he shows me his phone. And he has a message from Eddie I. which is totally what a famous person would do.
Right.
And so he says you have to listen to the message, and he plays this message, and it's Eddie Izzard saying, "Hey, Joaquin, how you doing, mate? Right, I'm in town for a couple of weeks. Tell me more about this bird. She sounds great." And I'm like,
This bird.
And I'm like, no, it's not Eddie.
Right.
And then I'm playing it. People are going, let me hear. And Hank walks over. Hank Azaria, my TV husband. He goes, let me hear it. I've worked with Eddie. I can tell you if it's Eddie Izzard.
Right.
And he listens to the message and he goes, that's Eddie. And I'm like, oh my God, no, you're kidding.
Thank
oh my
you,
God.
Hank. Yeah.
And so now, the next day, we're doing a tow. I'm driving the car, and there's a truck towing me, and I'm mic'd, and Billy, the camera operator, is sitting next to me and shooting. And for 45 minutes, I am out loud on a mic debating whether or not I should go on a date with Eddie Izzard, because I'm thinking, oh my God, he's so cute, and he's a transvestite, and I could make him dresses on my sewing machine,
That
and I could
means
do
you
his
want
makeup.
a date with Eddie Izzard.
Oh, I totally
All
wanted
this
a date with Eddie Izzard.
contemplation.
Yeah, just loved him so much, and I was like, and he talks a lot, and I talk a lot, and I could learn how to do an English accent, and he's so sexy and cute, I really like him, but no, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. This is silly. You don't just say you have a crush on someone and then you get a date with them. It can't be true.
So?
We get back to the yard.
Yes?
Joaquin takes me aside and he goes, I'm sorry, there's no Eddie Izzard. And I was like, oh, you what? What do you mean there's no Eddie Izzard? And he said it was Hank. Hank called the phone 4 times and left a message. But wait, so then what I said was, let's flip it. Let's flip it around. We're gonna nail Hank.
Okay.
And so, can I say it? Do we have time?
Quickly.
Okay. So the idea was Hank was going to be on the phone as Eddie Izzard, asking me out, and he was going to walk up to me as I was excitedly saying, yes, Eddie Izzard, I'd like to go on a date with you.
Right.
What happened instead was, I get the call, and it's Hank as Eddie Izzard, and he's saying, hey, Roy, it was so nice to meet you. Joaquin told me about you. You sound great. Listen,
Right.
do you want to go out? And I'm like, yes, but this is so wild. And he said, what are you doing? I said, oh, I'm doing the show Huff with Hank Azaria. I think you know him. And Hank as Eddie Izzard says, yeah, I've worked with Hank. He's great. He's lovely. And I went,
Not so much?
Well, I knew it was Hank.
Right.
So I'm going, And Hank as Eddie Izzard goes, well, what do you mean? You don't like him? And I go, no, he can be kind of a baby. I mean, you've worked with him. He's kind of a baby. And Hank is outside on the phone with one hand in the air, slack-jawed and gray, thinking that I hate him. And I come running out of the side of the stage, and I was like, you bastard!
You've been punked. Paget Brewster, Eddie Izzard. Bring him out.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Come on out here. Is that a kiss? Is that a pet? There you go. How do you feel? All right.
Embarrassed?
You guys talk amongst yourself. Huff airs Sunday nights on Showtime. Right back with Ben Harper and the Blind Boys of Alabama.